What is copywriting? The basics of copywriting every entrepreneur should know. In these videos, you're gonna get it. Welcome to this video. My name is Roth, and all my career I was turning my passions into my income, and this channel is all about how you can turn your passions into your income and to grow it online. This video is all about copywriting, the basics of copywriting. So by the end of this video, you are gonna know what are the basics of copywriting, and I'm gonna give you 4 basic puzzle pieces for a piece of copywriting that you're gonna do, and they are gonna help you to write better copy no matter what. What's the goal of your copywriting? The end goal of it is that you win new customers, that you win new business from customers, that you make more money through your writing, more money in your business. Building block number 1 of copywriting could be the following. What is the problem situation of your customer? So before he books you, he books your service, he books your product, before he buys that, in order to solve a problem, which problem does your potential customer have in his mind? Because that is why he wants to book you or buy your product, right? So talking about the problem that your customer has in his mind is one potential building block of a very good copywriting. Every word counts in your copywriting. What do I mean by that? Because think of where you're gonna place your copywriting. Before I go to building block number 2, your copywriting could be, yes, on your social media, it could be in a newspaper, it could be in radio, it could be on TV, it could be on YouTube, anywhere, even though it's not written content, even though it's maybe spoken content. If it's a radio clip, it has been written before. As I said, every single word counts because every single second in a radio spot counts because it costs money. The same is the case for copywriting that you do on your maybe free social media, like maybe on your Facebook profile. But still, you want to make every word count because you want your potential customer to read your copywriting and to, at the end, to do a specific action. So now you know building block number 1, how to get your customer interested into reading more of your text, of your copy, is by talking to the problem into his mind, that is in his mind. Another building block number 2 that I've promised is what is his desired outcome. So once that problem is solved, how does the new situation in your customer's life look like? What is different? Let's take an example. Let's say you are a fitness coach and you help people to reduce weight. So before they feel like, hey, I'm too fat and I need to reduce weight. So I feel like I'm beautiful, just to pick one example. After you've worked with the client, he feels beautiful again, and what does that do for him? Maybe his dating life is getting better. Maybe it's easier to do sports because of the reduced weight, etc., etc., etc. So you have these 2 worlds to talk about with your customers. Because at the end of your copywriting, or one way to design copywriting is that you help your customer to go from problem situation to desired outcome situation. That's something you could describe in your copywriting, right? And at the end of your copywriting, that's building block number 3, you're gonna have something like a call to action. What is a call to action? You basically say something like, hey, if you want to know more about this, then click the following link and watch the video, for example. That would be a call to action. So a call to action is something that your reader of your copywriting can do and is actually your desired outcome for your reader, because you can also measure the success of your copywriting at this exact point. So is your reader actually doing the call to what you suggest in a call to action? Yes or no? If yes, your copy was probably good and you were talking to the right person. If no, maybe your copy was not so good, or maybe you were not talking to the right person. So these are 3 potential building blocks. Another building block I want to address at least briefly in this video is building block number 4. Think of the psychology of your potential customer. What do I mean by that? So let's say your customer, let's say you're the weight, like the fitness coach, you help people to reduce weight, and I'm a potential customer of you. I read your copywriting and I'm like, yeah, okay, I have done a fitness coaching already in the past and it did not do anything for me. That could be a thought in your potential customer's mind, right? So if you are able to foresee this type of thoughts and addressing them, and then turn these thoughts in a way so that you help your customer to refocus on your copy, that will help you to increase chances so that at the end he would maybe click the link, if that is what your call to action is about. So if you address, hey, maybe you have done a fitness coaching that looked like this before and it did not help you, read on because this is different, and then you write why it is different and how, and it makes sense for your reader, then you have actually done something really, really great, because you have just increased your chances of getting that call to action done by your reader, because you have spoken to his mind and you have basically taken an obstacle, a psychological obstacle, and removed it in your potential buyer's mind. So that's the 4th part that you should always think of in your copies. What potential obstacles are in your potential buyer's mind, and try to remove them. So let's bring it together. Number 1, copywriting is basically the writing that makes you the money in your business. Copywriting helps you bring in new customers. The 4 building blocks that I've been talking to you, or we have been talking to in this video, were like, hey, talk about the problem situation of your potential customer. The second one was talk about the desired outcome situation of your potential customer. The third one was have a call to action. Offer something that your potential buyer can do in order to come closer to work with you. Or even, hey, click the link and book me. Do the bank transaction. These are all potential call to actions. And number 4, talk to the potential obstacles in your buyer's mind. All of these 4 together are gonna help you to do better, to write better copy, to get better outcomes in your business. I think any business owner should know about basic copywriting. So if this has helped you, just give me a thumbs up. Also, if you want more information like this, how to grow your business online, then just subscribe the channel, and I'm gonna look forward to see you in the next video. Meanwhile, much success. Yours, Robert.